What did it take for you to improve as a decision maker, as a leader?
I would say, you know, proverbially like getting punched in the face. I think actually me moving out of the CEO role into the chairman role was actually the biggest wake up call of areas where I could grow and get better. What I realized is as we grew, my attention really ended up just being focused on building the new shiny thing. So after the newsletters, it was me figuring out how do we build out our podcasts, or it was how do we build Morning Brew's education business. I think in some ways I became like a chief innovation officer more than a CEO. And, I would say the discussions with my co-founder, Austin, over the period where basically it was like, okay, maybe we should rethink what the roles are in the company. It was super humbling for me. It was really difficult because it basically felt in a lot of ways like, okay, I've basically become inadequate in my role. And I would say, in some ways I'm probably too hard on myself. I would say a lot of times your body leads you where it wants to go. So I think in some ways my body was just telling me this stage of CEO is not the stage that I necessarily enjoy. My body was leading me to building new things because that's truly what I love. Mm-hmm. But in other ways, I think that it was a wake-up call that I really need to be thoughtful about how I spend my time and really need to be thoughtful about understanding what is the job of whatever role I am assuming and knowing whether that role is for me or not for me. I've become a way clearer thinker because I've been able to reflect on kind of where my thinking was either not proactive enough or not clear enough while I was CEO in the last few years of being CEO.